Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Erik and today we are watching episode 3 of season 3 of The Legend of Korra. And I have thoughts, shall we say. I had a bit of a chat, like I didn't try to get any answers out of Hazy's guys as a member of the Discord and the Patreon. And like he was curious as to what I thought so far, like if I had any ideas, and I have ideas, and I kind of wanted to talk about them a little. So here's my ideas so far, like about Zahir and the story of the season, what it's going to be, and because I can't stop thinking about stuff like this. It's too interesting to me, and I try to figure out stories. That's kind of what I do, because I think it gives me an increased appreciation for the stories if I know and understand how they work. So, first of all, Zahir and the people he's recruiting, they seem very interesting because they seem to be such huge threats. Like, for instance, just the fact of the matter of like where they are being imprisoned. Like the water bender was being held inside of an active volcano, and Zahir himself, who wasn't even a bender when they imprisoned him, is held atop a mountain peak, like in a little tiny windowless cell. Like, the threat these people represent have to be huge. So that got me thinking as to what that could be. And like my first initial thought was that they might be after Tenzin and his family, because they want to eradicate the Airbenders, which it would destabilize the world and like remove the balance. Like it's not balance in the number of benders as it is currently. That's why Korra and team are trying to like restore the Air Nation to its former glory. So there's not balance, but like removing the possibility of any future airbenders whatsoever would be worse. But that I don't think that's the case. I think it's something else. And here are my conclusions so far. For one, I think that Zahir and the others are formerly White Lotus masters, because they are being imprisoned by the White Lotus. And we know that the White Lotus is an international secret society of masters of all sorts of disciplines, like Piandao, Zhongjong, Bumi, Iroh, and like they don't all have to be benders. So Zahir is probably a master of some sort in his own right, but now he's also an airbender. So they're probably White Lotus masters who did something that was really dangerous, that so much so that the White Lotus had to build these super safe prisons, super maximum security. But that also begs the question, why? What did they do that was such a risk that they had to be imprisoned, and they couldn't be imprisoned in the same place, and they had to be imprisoned somewhere where their bending would be neutralized? I'm thinking that their goal has to be a huge goal, because like as Zuko put it when he showed up at the end of the previous episode, one of these people is enough to destabilize a nation. Like it's enough to risk an entire nation, one person, and all of them combined is enough to risk the entire world. So I'm guessing that it's probably political. I had a quick thought about maybe they're after something along the lines of trying to perform some sort of magic or ritual, some bending ritual, along the lines of what happened with the harmonic convergence, because that fundamentally altered the world, and that they were after doing something similar. But if that was the case, then wouldn't their leader, Zahir, be a bender? And he wasn't a bender when he was imprisoned. So there's also a possibility that his bending was taken away by the Avatar. But I think that's unlikely. I think that he was not a bender when he was a threat. So I don't think it's some sort of magic like that. I think it's political, that they are, I don't know, trying to destabilize the world. Because my concluding thought here is that the White Lotus is like a secret society that tries to guide and protect the world from the shadows, never taking a direct role. And I'm thinking that maybe Zahir was one of the previous leaders. Like after Iroh left to the spirit world, someone else was the Grand Master of the White Lotus. And might that have been Zahir? Or like, was there someone else after Iroh and then Zahir? Maybe, I don't know. But I think that Zahir was one of the previous leaders or high up. And his goal was to take the White Lotus out of acting in the shadows and have the White Lotus like be a direct controlling force. So basically the White Lotus would rule the world with him at the head. I don't know, maybe. That's as far as I've gotten, really. And at this point I'm really curious to find out more. So let's go do that, shall we? As always, I just want to mention the Patreon. Link is in the link is in the description down below. On the Patreon you can find early access, like 20 episodes ahead, and it's also full episode reactions, not edited down like here on YouTube, so check it out if you want to. With that said, let's go.
The Air Nation has its first recruit.
Oh yeah, this kid.
Search for new airbenders in the Earth.
I don't trust him. But then you're not supposed to.
Zuko is hot on the trail of 3 escaped criminals who pose a great threat to the Avatar. Unaware of the danger...
To the Avatar? That was not stated. I mean, I guess, like, because the Avatar is going to stand in the way of anything they try to do, so if they are to, like, go through with the plans, they have to get rid of the Avatar first.
Oh, you're just a youngster, so I'm going to go easy on you. Wouldn't want to hurt a kid. Wow! Oh.
That didn't go well.
Kai, that was just really good.
Oh, Jinora.
You're a great teacher.
Don't simp for him. It's too early.
Did I drop my wallet? Give me that, you little thief.
So
As long as it's like this, where he's just like, it's basically pranks, it's fine.
This is it, Mako! We made it! This is where Dad grew up! Come here, look! Okay, calm down. I'm looking.
Oh, I love how excited... oh, Jesus. Brain freeze completely. Bolin. I love how excited Bolin gets about everything.
Oh, the lower ring looks terrible.
Yeah, it's where the poor people are.
No wonder Dad left. Hello, middle ring!
That's a big open space.
wow. Now this is more like it.
Keep a close watch on Kai here, because he's gonna go to town on this place.
I'm Grand Secretariat Gun.
Thank you.
Hi, Gun.
Oh no, the Queen hates animals. We've got to get them out of sight. When you meet the Queen, make sure you bow low enough. That's very important. And
Why?
better yet, just don't eat.
Seems like an awful lot of rules.
Sensitive aristocracy.
Please, for my sake, just try not to upset Her Majesty.
Yeah, this Kai and this place is not a good combination.
You're ruining the koi pond! It's completely overshadowed by the topiaries. Guards, take that buffoon.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's really serious problems you have.
I hardly think you're in a position to ask me for favors after everything the last Avatar did to the Earth Kingdom.
What do you mean?
Stole our lands to make their own little empire.
Yeah, they did do that.
Roving bands of barbarians are raiding villages in the countryside. And now, some of my subjects are refusing to pay their taxes.
Maybe because you're a tyrant?
Topiary is supposed to be an eel swan, not a turtle duck.
This woman needs a reality check.
He's not over here.
I don't think I've seen him since we landed.
No, he's out stealing.
That kid was no good. He obviously doesn't care about us.
But he's my new little brother. He's probably lost and scared.
And then cut to Kai.
Bolin and I will find him. No! To your left! Your other left!
Do it yourself.
Airbenders in Ba Sing Se. Where did you hear that?
Before we left Republic City, we got some reports.
I'll need you to do something for me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Go, collect my money, and bring it back here.
I'm really curious as to these barbarians she keeps referring to. I'm sure that they're not actually barbarians.
Here, sir. Let me help you.
No, thank you, young man. What a strange sudden breeze.
That is too obvious.
Get back here! Kai, it's us! Mako and Bolin! Your new family! Pardon me. No, carry on.
I so like Bolin because I so identify with him. He likes giving people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm the same way.
Your little brother, huh?
Yeah, just a lovable little scamp, isn't he?
Reminds me of my little brother.
And now they're gonna see what life is like in the lower ring. And they're gonna be like, this place is awful. People are being oppressed.
Passports and tickets.
Where's my money? No, Kai wouldn't.
Of course he would.
The bad news is, we're stuck here. The good news is, you can go to the bathroom wherever you want.
Yeah, I like that positive outlook. It's awesome. Good morning,
I
boys.
think I slipped a disc sleeping here. I'm worried about Kai. He's just a little kid out there on his own.
I'm sure he's doing fine. I don't think you need to worry.
Keep the change. I love bossing, say.
Yeah, tons of easy marks.
You scream! I pretend to faint.
I don't want any part of this. Besides, look at this fruit. It's disgusting.
You too good for my fruit?
Yeah.
The best fruit on the block.
So you want me to steal it?
Just try it, buddy.
He's proud of his garbage.
But how do you know his name?
You look just like Son. 2, you'll never
Uncle?
believe who these guys are. They're your cousins.
Ooh, yes. Here these two are.
Zuko.
Eska, Desna, right?
Finally, something interesting happens. Ruling the tribe is so tedious.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We need to check on a secret ice prison in the western tundra.
Yeah, that does sound like fun. So I'm guessing there's going to be a confrontation there between Zuko and Eska and Desna and the prisoner and Zahir.
Be a pro bender or an actor or something if I lived in a mansion in Republic City like you guys.
Got a bit of a chip on your shoulder, huh?
Look who's here! San's kids, Mako and Bolin. No way!
Come in.
Welcome.
That's a big family.
This is your grandmother, Yin.
Where is Son and your mother?
Oh, they don't know.
I'm sorry. They were killed when we were little.
Yeah.
I don't like the looks of this.
No, me neither.
Let's hurry up.
It's quite a lot of social unrest in the Earth Kingdom. And they just instantly run away. It's full on Mad Max.
Step away from the gold, ladies.
Yeah, it is full on Mad Max. Awesome. Nice. I like this.
Suit yourself.
Yeah, I think you bit off more than you can chew this time, boys. Oh my, that was an awesome move, Korra. Heck yes.
You're on the wrong side of this fight, Avatar. That gold belongs to the people, not the Queen.
Revolutionaries.
I get the feeling he's right.
Yeah. I think this place is being extremely heavily taxed.
Why didn't anyone tell us we have a secret prison we could have been throwing people in?
I'd like to put my tailor in here.
Because there's only one person in here. I'm assuming this last person is a firebender.
Firebender named Pali who can create explosions with her mind.
Oh.
Ironically, I hired a guy with a similar...
Yeah, Sparky Boom Man. Or Combustion Man.
Didn't work.
Don't feel bad.
Oh.
I tried to kill Korra after she ruined my wedding.
I like this Zuko. He's way more light-hearted than the Zuko we remember from the last Airbender. My goodness.
Must be something exciting going on. No one interesting has visited me in 13 years.
Okay, 13 years at least.
We've never had a family before, now we've got 1, 2, 5, 11. A big family!
Yeah, really big.
San was determined to leave, and they had a huge fight. And that was the last time they ever spoke.
Okay.
Look, Mako. Dad's wearing your scarf.
I'm so sad that I never got to meet your mother. But you have her eyes.
I'm sure they would want you to have this.
Oh, he's giving up the scarf. He doesn't need it anymore. And he can give it to someone who does.
The Dai Li thoroughly searched the city, but it seems your reports were incorrect. There are no airbenders in Ba Sing Se.
Yes, and the Dai Li are so trustworthy.
And you just want to send me away? We're not going anywhere until we find some airbenders. We know there are some here.
Get her out of my sight.
Oh, you don't want to mess with these people. Silly queen. It didn't go so well for the previous ruler of Ba Sing Se, the leader of the Dai Li.
One of our neighbors started airbending about a week ago. A couple days later, 2 Dai Li agents come out of nowhere and snatch him up. No one sees.
Oh, nice.
Don't talk like that about Her Majesty. Long may she reign.
No, long may she not reign.
I hope Kai is okay.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Bolin. Kai is fine. Don't worry about him. Yeah, now you're running afoul of the Dai Li. Yeah, they keep a close watch.
Welcome to Her Majesty's Army, 1st Airbending Regiment.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so first off, I think it's nice to see that the Dai Li are still bad people. Like, they're still corrupt and they're still serving... I mean, yeah, they're still serving injustice. Secondly, I like the design of the rebels. I don't know how big part they're gonna play. This feels like a mid-season like side plot. I'm sure this little adventure in Ba Sing Se is going to grow and evolve into something that is way more relevant to the larger plot at hand. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but I'm sure it will be relevant. Or it could also just be a side story. Something that Mako and Bolin really care about. I mean, Korra cares too, but like Mako and Bolin are more directly involved, considering they have family who are stuck in the lower ring with the poor people. I'm not surprised that the aristocracy is not good people. Like, the previous Earth King was a decent dude. We saw that in the last Airbender, because he was just misled. He just believed his... what was his name? I can't remember. The leader of the Dai Li back in the last Airbender. Yeah, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, the previous Earth King was just being lied to by that guy. And this time, it doesn't seem that that's the case. It seems that the leader of the Dai Li is actually the queen. And she's just a horrible person. I don't know what the end game is for Ba Sing Se. Maybe overthrowing the ruling class and bringing about democracy? Possibly. I don't know if we have enough time to do that in this season. I don't know. But, I mean, it's clearly going to feature the political struggles of Ba Sing Se and the oppression of the lower classes. Yeah, I don't have anything more to add at the moment. Just that, like, Dai Li evil, not surprising. Rebels, not surprising, because evil Dai Li and evil rulers. So, and Korra is opposed to it, of course. So, like, we'll see what happens in the next one, I guess. But that's for a different day. For today, I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.